Hello everyone, oh my god, the day is here. It's Chaos Link 1 here. The day has finally arrived. I just got the Nintendo Switch with none other than Zelda Breath of the Wild. I just got this in my mail. I'm super fucking excited about this. I cannot wait to unbox this. I was looking if I was blocking the microphone or not. Let's check this out. So starting off, we have Breath of the Wild. Very simple, tiny box. I can't believe how thin this is. It's super thin, really thin spine, and really short. I'll compare it to a Wii U game and a Blu-ray in a bit to see kind of like the comparison in the thickness. So let me unbox this. I have a little knife with me here that I'm going to cut this open with. I usually just use my scissors, but this is a lot easier. Taking the plastic off my first Nintendo Switch game. There it is. There it is, man. That's the European box art on the back. This is actually Dutch words right here, but yeah, it's really cool artwork. On the inside, we got no manuals, but a super tiny cartridge. Man, look at that cartridge. Look how tiny that is. Can I focus on that, please? Look how tiny that cartridge is. It's super tiny. Like, I can't believe I'm looking at this with my own eyes right now. It's so tiny. I can't believe that. So yeah, we're gonna put that in the Switch later. I'm sorry if everything is like very zoomed in, but my iPad, when I'm recording with a video instead of a photo, everything becomes super zoomed in. Anyway. So let's put the game to the side for now, and let's go to the main event, the red and blue Joy-Con Nintendo Switch. So on the back here, we're gonna open this lid, and bam, and there it is. There is the Switch. I can't believe I actually have one. On day one, this is the first console that I'm buying that I pre-ordered for day one after the 3DS. So I don't even know where to start here, but let's start with the Joy-Cons. Here is the right red neon Joy-Con, and here is the blue neon left Joy-Con. Sorry, I got a fart. Hold on. There we go. I'm exciting fart. So let's leave this out. Ooh, and now that's clean. Ooh. So yeah, I know that the control sticks on this don't go very far. They're quite small, simple control sticks, but it is a portable handheld, so you want these to be. And these buttons are very clicky. They're more clicky than I thought they would be. So it's kind of like the 3DS. They're very clicky buttons. And you got the buttons here, a very thin shoulder button and trigger. They're a little too small, but I think I'm gonna probably get used to that. The minus button, and you can hold it on the side like this, and have the hold on, let me focus on this. The SL and SR buttons, and yeah, it's very small, but very clicky and very comfortable. And here we have the right Joy-Con, the red one, A, B, X, Y. Very nice clicky button. I was hoping for clicky buttons like on the 3DS. Then here we have the plus button, the right control stick, and the home button. And we have these buttons. Now you do also get sleeves that you can put on top to make them feel better. So that's the Joy-Cons. You can play them like this. I think that's pretty nice. Play them like side by side, or you can play them like this. You have a little two-player action going on. Right now these L and R buttons are kind of hard to hit, but with that little thing on top of it, it'll be a lot easier. So basically this becomes B, Y, X, and A when you're playing on the side. That's the Joy-Cons, and we're going to put those to the side. And now for the main event, the absolute main event, the actual console itself. If I can get it out. Here it is. The Nintendo Switch. Super compact, super portable, super small. I'm going to slide it out here. Ooh, that plastic, that brand new reflective screen. Hey, there's me. Haven't seen me in a while, have you guys? There's me in the reflection. It's a really reflective screen. It's beautiful. And on the back, we got the Nintendo Switch logo and the kickstand. I really don't want to drop this. There's the kickstand, and the micro SD goes in there. Ooh, man. I don't feel like worthy of holding this thing, but it's so nice. It feels really high quality. It feels like a high quality device. So before I snap those Joy-Cons on there, let's put that to the side. Let's see what else we get in here. Throw this on the ground. We get the controller grip, which goes this way. The controller grip. So let's try to get these Joy-Cons in here. You just slide them in. Oh. Try to get these Joy-Cons. Slide in here. Ooh, there you go. Nice little click, and then you put this one in here. It's my first time doing this, so I don't know how exactly this goes. Oh yeah, there's a little opening over there that you kind of put it into, and then it just kind of slides down. So this is how you're gonna be playing the Switch for the most part with this little grip. This feels pretty alright. This feels pretty good. I do want to go for a Pro Controller. I think these control sticks, they don't have a very far travel distance, but I think that's all you really need. And it's a little hard. It's a little new experience. I'm not quite used to this just yet, but I think I will get used to this very soon. And it just feels really clean. It feels like something new and modern, So I like that, but I am going to get a Pro Controller eventually. Then on the left, we have a booklet. We have the infamous HDMI cable, which we don't really need to unbox right now. The ginormous AC adapter. So that goes into the wall. And then here is the dock. Here should be the dock that you put onto your TV. Got a lot of plastic here. Look at that. There's the dock. Nintendo Switch dock. You got the logo on the side. It's a very compact little thing in here. I like this a lot. And you can buy these. If you lose these or these break or something, you can buy a new one for 90 bucks. So you don't have to buy a new console entirely. And then here you go have the AC adapter, USB and HDMI out. So this is for charging. This is for the actual power. This is for plugging in other things, and this is for the actual TV signal. And it's all just kind of hidden in here, which is very compact and convenient. So, let's put these other little plastics back in the box right here. This is a little booklet over here, nothing much. I guess let's put the Switch Joy-Cons on the Nintendo Switch. So let me see how easy it is to actually detach these. So you press the little button down, and there you go. There's one. You press the button down on the back, and there's two. Really simple. And we're gonna just put this in here for now. Get the Switch. I'm sitting really uncomfortable, but I gotta do this. I just want to see what it's like to have it on the Switch itself. You click it in there. Got a nice satisfying click. I'm trying to look at what I'm doing, but also looking at the screen. So there you go. That is basically what you'll be playing like this. This is kind of like a Wii U gamepad, but much thinner. Look how thin that is. It's much thinner than a Wii U gamepad, and this is kind of like what you'll be normally playing like this. So, yeah, I think let's actually just boot this thing up. So I'm actually going to put the grip on my chair, and we're going to put away the box real quick, so you can kind of see. This will be a setup video as well. It will be both an unboxing and a setup video. I actually got a really big box for Breath of the Wild, like a really big one. Let's make Yoshi face me without dropping my iPad. So here you go. Here it is. Let me see where the power button is. It's up here on the top left. And there you go, Nintendo Hi, Nintendo Switch. Now that screen looks amazing, I will say that. Yes, there is the logo. Alright, so let me just look at the screen for myself. Now that is a beautiful screen. Way better than the 3DS or PS Vita. It's a 720p screen. Now I am Dutch, but I will do English. You got actually a super nice touchscreen now without that you don't need a touchscreen for. I mean a stylus. America, Europe, Australia, or Japan. Choose Europe. Important information, we don't need that. Searching for networks. Here's my networks. I'm gonna have to put in my password real quick. No, wait. I did something wrong. And this should be fine now. So now it's connecting to the internet. I love the screen and the sounds and everything. It sounds great. Let me just put up the... Oh, that's the wrong way. The sound. Successfully connected. And then here we can choose a time zone. So we can choose which it is. I think it should be Amsterdam. New York. Well, I don't know if you can choose Amsterdam because it doesn't always do that. Well, let's just do London then, I guess. If I can find it again. Brussels. Oh, this is Madrid, Paris, Amsterdam, and Brussels. So we go for that. Connect to TV. We'll do that later. And detach Joy-Cons. So let me detach the Joy-Cons. They want me to do this right now. There you go. Now you press next. This actually looks really nice on its own as well. Use the console with the Joy-Con controller attached. Choose the dock if preferred. Okay, so we gotta kick up the kickstand. This will be a long video, guys, but this is a setup and unboxing video. Hold on, I can't seem to get this out. Oh, I was pressing the wrong thing. It is kind of a very thing. Hold on. There we go. So now we have this. We press A. Set your icon and nickname. Let me focus on the screen real quick so you guys can see that better. So there's a lot of different things here. I was actually thinking these are not all the icons, right? There should be many more icons than this. But let me go for the Splatoon Inkling because I like Splatoon. And then nickname, I'm just going to call myself Chaos Link 1. Wait, how do I don't know how I do the caps. I was thinking ZL because that's on the PlayStation, but that's not it. Chaos Link 1, and this is plus. Plus is enter. Okay, there you go. Additional uses can be done. Parental controls, skip, setup complete. We go to the home button. Here we go. Home. And there we are in the home menu. And this is a very simple little menu here with just these little, these are all the games that we're going to have. We got news. And this is like, oh, I love this screen. It's so tiny, but so beautiful. Let me see if I can get myself a different user image. There should be more available now. Yeah, now here's the full list of user images. So we got a whole bunch here from Mario, Zelda, Animal Crossing, Splatoon, Pikmin, Metroid, Star Fox, everything. And I kind of want to just go for the Breath of the Wild Link, but I'm actually kind of a Yoshi guy. I want to just go for Yoshi, and I like the colored, I like this Yoshi, so let's go for that. We can give him any color background, and I think the best background is probably blue, dark blue. So let me go for that. That's my image for now. Link to a Nintendo account. We got to do that. And we're going to update the system. So now, this is probably where I should end the video because we're going to update the system and there's nothing interesting to see. And yeah, so there is a system update on day 1, but I gotta say, let me just tell you right now, these Joy-Cons are very nice. This is the button you press to click on. These are actually kind of a spongy button. And yeah, the buttons are very clicky like on the 3DS. They're very clicky buttons that I like a lot. The control sticks are alright. They don't have a lot of travel distance, but I think on the Pro Controller we'll get a much bigger travel distance, so that should be alright. And yeah, actually, where were the sleeves? Where are the sleeves for the Joy-Cons? Do you not get them with the system? I thought you get those with the system, the sleeves. Let me look for those actually. I thought you got those sleeves. Oh wait, here they are. Here is one at least. There should be another one on the other side. So these are the sleeves. I forgot to unbox these. And the update is complete. Let me just get in my position again. These are the sleeves that I forgot to unbox. So you get this that you put on your Joy-Cons, and then you should have a more comfortable experience on these. So this one says minus, so this one goes on the minus, and then you just slide that on there. I suppose like this. So now you get a more nice L&R. So this like feels a lot better now. You get a much bigger controller with better L&R buttons, and you get a nicer grip on this. Let's put this one on this one, and now you have a much better disc. So now, look at that. You got more firm grips on that. Anyway, so there's the screen. I'm going to just focus on that real quick again. New system update has arrived. Start. Press the same button 3 times. And yeah, now we should be fine. So we're going to pop in Breath of the Wild to show you the game popping up on the menu. And let me just show you the cartridge of this game. Look how small this cartridge is. Just look at this. Look how small this is. It's insanely small. It's like an SD card, and it's just super tiny. So basically what you do is you open the lid. I can't quite reach the switch in the position that I'm sitting. So you open the lid, and it's kind of like an SD card's lid as well. You open the lid, you slide that in there, and there it is. There is the game. I didn't click it in quite all the way. And yeah, you actually close the lid so you can't accidentally pop it out. And there's Breath of the Wild on the tablet. I'm going to hold it a little bit closer. There you can see Breath of the Wild. That's the European picture for it. And there you go. Now that's the Switch. You're ready to go. And there's an eShop and everything. So yeah, this is basically it. So that's basically the Switch unboxing, Switch setup. There's not much else to it. You can do all kinds of other stuff. Let me show you. There are other things you can do. There's a flight mode, screen brightness, screen lock, parental controls. So we have 25.9 gigabytes, just like it was confirmed. User, you can create amiibos themes, so you can go for this or black, which actually looks pretty cool too. And then notifications, sleep mode, controllers and sensors, TV output. So basically we're going to go for automatic, RGB range, full range, limited range, but I don't know what that is yet. Adjusted screen size, screen burn-in reduction, power, match TV power state, TV sound, and system. Basically, these are just all the settings. I will create my Mii eventually. I'm actually going to just transfer my Mii from my 3DS to my Switch, I might make a video of that too, how that works, transferring your Mii from the 3DS to the Switch. So I might do a little video on that. But this has been a 20-minute video already for the unboxing of the Switch. So there we go. That's the system. That's everything. You get the game. You get the system. I have the game as well. The Joy-Cons, the Joy-Con grip, and of course, here's the game box. Here is the dock. And yeah, there's some more cables. But yeah, that's basically all there is to this unboxing. That's basically the unboxing. I'm really excited to play Zelda. I can't wait to play Zelda on this. And the screen looks so beautiful. It's such a nice little size screen. It's smaller than an iPad mini screen, but it looks so crisp and so sharp and so smooth and beautiful and so clean that I can't wait to play games on that little screen everywhere we go. So that was my Switch unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to hook this up now to my TV and do some other things, play some Zelda. So I hope you had a good time watching this, and until next time, bye-bye.